So, I've relocated, left Kyogle Showgrounds, moved up to Woodenbong Showground. Not too busy at the moment, which is pretty good. I was able to back my caravan into my site without hitting anything. Always a good start to a new camp spot. I feel as if I'm the only one here. There was a caravan up the end there. I haven't seen anyone there yet, or a car there. It's just the caravan sitting there. Looks unoccupied. So it's great finding a camping spot that you can get into without anyone having to guide you. So that's good, because I don't have anyone to guide me. Bit difficult finding anywhere to put the rubbish though. At Kyogle Showgrounds they had a big dump master. All the rubbish went in there. But there isn't one here. But I did manage to find a bin. So I'm happy. There isn't a dump point here, which under normal circumstances for me wouldn't be a problem, because the dunny in my van is just for emergency purposes normally. This is the toilet block. I'm not going to take you in there because that's just weird. But over the weekend they had the Wiangaree Country Music Festival and the place was full. There was bands playing everywhere. Big weekend. I came in on Tuesday and the toilets still hadn't been cleaned out. There's rubbish everywhere, skid marks everywhere on the dunnies. I don't want to use them at the moment, and today's Wednesday. The caretaker is in Brisbane, won't be back till Friday, which means the dunnies don't get cleaned out until Friday. As I said, I'm not taking it in there. It's just weird. It's disgusting. So I'm not entirely alone. There's a couple of other people camping here. They got little swags set up just around that jutting out bit in the middle there. I'm not going to disturb them, but I'm not alone. As far as the dunny goes, 200 metres away in Woodenbong, you've got public toilets there, which are cleaned daily, at least twice. Good condition, modern. So, you want a number one, just hang it out over the grass. You want a number two, take a drive up to Woodenbong. Only takes 2 minutes to get there. So unless it's a real emergency situation, you don't have to use the dummy in your van. And there's about 600 billion flies here. So with my stove being outside, I have to wait for dark before I can cook anything, which isn't very pleasant, but at least there's no flies there when it's dark. Price wise, you're looking at $15 a night, which is a pretty good price for showground camping. But that's if you're travelling through just staying a night or two. If you're staying a week, they knock it down to $105 for the week. I like that. I'm here for at least a couple of weeks. And hopefully we'll be able to get back into the showgrounds at Kyogle. God knows what's going on there. Conflicting stories. Some say the council's kicking everyone out. Some say it's the show committee trying to get everyone out. But there's people been living there for 2 years or more. Some of them homeless since the floods a couple of years back. They got nowhere to go. I very much doubt they're going to send the stormtroopers in to throw everyone out, but couldn't run the risk. I don't want to have to be getting ready for work and the stormtroopers kicking on the door, throwing me out and having to miss a day of work. Don't really want to come home from a day of work and find myself locked out from a van. So that's why I'm here. Hopefully just a couple of weeks, see what happens. There's no camp kitchen. The facilities are minimum. It is a showground. I've seen a hell of a lot better. Just wondering if I've seen worse or not. Taking the dunnies into account, never seen worse. Even Lismore Showground was better. And that's saying a hell of a lot. Right, that's about a wrap for this one. Price wise, fantastic, especially if you're staying for a week. Space wise, yeah, I reckon it's pretty good as well. I can go to bed of the night, windows open, blinds open, let the fresh air blow through. That is good. So make your own mind up if you want to stay here or not. When I was on my way up here from Kyogle, I stopped in at the Wiangaree store. Got myself a bit of a brunch. Bit of a yuppie word, isn't it? Brunch. But I was packing up from before breakfast till nearly lunch. It was about 11 o'clock when I hit Wiangaree. I stopped off there. They serve the best bacon and egg roll I've ever heard. Sorry, I didn't hear it. I saw it. Best bacon and egg roll I've ever seen. Take a look at that. 2 eggs, 1.5 tons of bacon. The bun's beautifully barbecued. Nice and warm. No, it wasn't warm. The bun was actually hot. They asked what sort of sauce I wanted on it. Of course I said chili sauce. They only had sweet chili sauce, and I don't eat that muck. Okay, put tomato sauce on it. Still magnificent. $9.50. Best value for money I've seen in a long time. You're cruising up the Summerlin Way, going through Wiangaree, corner at the shop there. Have a go at one of their burgers, which I've had before. They're magnificent. Their bacon and egg roll is fantastic. They do not pay me to advertise for them. I only talk about what I like so far. So Showground campers, it's inexpensive. There's power, there's water. Never used to be water, so it was only $10 a night back then. But now they've got water, so it's $15 a night. Just comes self-contained as far as toilet goes. Catch you later.